good, everybody? It's your boy, the Strongest Wizard, and yes, tonight is indeed Fight Night, and we have my boy Ash on the right-hand side rocking out the ace, and we have Endeavor playing the Charlotte Katakuri. I do apologize for the glare. I know it's a bit trash, but I'm going to be as descriptive as completely possible. Ash here throwing down the one-cost buggy to grab that one red event card, which is going to be that jet pistol, and passing turn. Endeavor actually tapping one to play his Charlotte pudding here to grab a check top 4 for a Big Mom Pirates card, and grabbing that Strusen 2k counter one cost card. Not bad for the removal too. Being able to pop a one cost on play is pretty good. But quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is DXN Outpost, DXN Provisions, the only place where I get all my sealed products. And right now, guys, the OP05 pre-orders are currently open. I know a lot of you got OP03, and I'm super excited for that. And we had OP04, and well, it's OP05 time. So we see Ash here hitting lead here for 6k, and Endeavor is going to take it, and then swinging a 5k into lead here. Is he going to just counter out of it with a 1k? He does not. Endeavor taking both life very early on turn 2. Already down to 3 lives. So let's see what Endeavor can do to combat this. And obviously Endeavor having this Katakuri leader, very good, checking top card of either opponent's life here to gain plus 1k with 1 down attached to it. So does he want to commit? No, he's gonna swing 5k into the 3k buggy. Let's see if Ash just wants to let that go. Did its job. And you see Endeavor throwing down the cracker, which now has double attack because Endeavor currently is only at 3 life. When you are short 1 life, he does gain when you're down smaller life than your opponent, you actually gain double attack, which is really good. So we see 6k going into lead here, and he's going to go ahead and use that Strusen now. We're going to see the jet pistol popping the cracker. I don't know why. I imagine Cracker was going to live. This is Ace. The amount of removal that Ace has is pretty insane. So let's see here what he's planning on doing here, Endeavor. You just have that pudding, but we're going to see a 8k swing here into life, checking top life and being able to put that underneath to the bottom, realizing maybe he wants to keep that for later on. And we're gonna see the the smoothie coming down. Smoothie's ability is that you're able to take the top card of your life and it can gain 2k, but we see the Flame Emperor popping the smoothie, gaining double attack plus 3k. So we see an 8k swing into life with double attack. And let's see, we see we see the 2 2ks coming down and passing turn. I kind of wish Ash would have dumped another card from his hand to let that go through to be a full 9k, but you know. We see here a 7k swing using ability to check top of Endeavor's life, and he's going to leave it on top, assuming we see a trigger here, or we see the Big Mom here coming down, giving Ash the possibility whether he wants to take his own life or or gain Endeavor life, and he's just going to go ahead and trash his own life. So we see that another Flame Emperor coming down, another 9k now. We have a 9k swing double attack. Now he's gonna have to drop 3 cards from his hand, and he's gonna go ahead and activate here. We see the Mermaid coming down, letting him do the graceful charity, draw 3 trash to insane card off of life. And then we see the second, and he's just gonna take it. Right, so now Ash is passing turn with 1 open. We'd have to imagine he has some sort of radical beam or something like that. But we see here Endeavor with his full 10. We're seeing a 5k swing. 5k swing with Katakuri, you know what's about to come down here for him. But we're going to see the Marco coming down to counter out of it. And we see the Big Mom trashing 1 life, gaining 1 life for Endeavor. Very good card. If you can chain 2 of those back to back, you essentially, I feel like you win every match you ever play. It's just that sad, unless you're just faced with so much aggression that it doesn't matter. But Big Mom being a very threatening card here, and if Ash would have taken the life previously, he would have currently been at 0 life. So take that as you will. But now Ash has to get to 2 more life, and even if he does another Flame Emperor, is it enough? We're gonna have to wait and see here. Kind of Ash dividing up his Dawn here, trying to figure out the correct order of play, but it looks like we're going to see an 8k swing. Is he going to use Ace's ability? No, it doesn't look like. He's just going to swing an 8k swing into life. Okay, so we know that Flame Emperor is out of the question here. for that double attack, and it looks like Endeavor does want to counter out of it, and we see one 2k and then two 1ks coming down to counter out of that for 9k, and we see the blocker Marco coming down, tapping one for a Machino. Very interesting here why Ash decided to play that Machino out. Maybe he's planning on swinging with it next turn, possibly. We see the pudding coming down, revealing top 4 for that Big Mom Pirates. Yeah, I'm very interested about that Machino play. Maybe he was planning on... I guess he figured Endeavor doesn't have any real way to remove his bodies other than Katakuri, the character. So his thought process is like, I feel safe leaving it out. If I need another attacker next turn, maybe that is the play. So we see here, looks like he's committing 3 Dawn. Okay, no, he's just separating his Dawn here, Endeavor. And Endeavor sitting with a pretty scary board here. That's just being Big Mom. Big Mom's scary enough. But it looks like we're going to swing a 7k swing into life, checking top of his life, and he's going to leave it on top. Let's see if Ash is going to take it, or he does have 2 active Dawns, so are we going to see a possible counter from an event card coming down? And it looks like we possibly are, yeah, countering with a Radical Beam here. And currently sitting with 7 open Dawn. We could see another Big Mom coming down. 12k swing. I would imagine we see the block here, trashing a Whitebeard card to keep it alive, or bring it back from the dead. I'm sorry. He's gonna trash a Jozu, which is fair enough, I guess. And we see 3 for the blocker coming down, the Broly blocker. And then we see another one coming down, Endeavor throwing down 2 blockers, saying, you know what, that's fine. You can have possibly double attack, you can have whatever, but I'm gonna set up 2 blockers. You need to get rid of these 2 in order to win first. And that is gonna be a pretty big hurdle for Ash right now. Now, obviously Ace has a ton of ways to remove 1k blockers. I mean, the amount of options, the event cards this deck has is pretty insane. So let's see how Ash is going to tackle it. It looks like he has a couple of cards in hand too. It doesn't look he's short of cards, maybe like 4 cards, maybe 4 or 5 cards. And we see the Marco coming down, actually being able to pop a 3k or lower on play, which is extremely good. So now he's got rid of 1 blocker now. And let's see, Ash currently has 5 Dawn left, of course, since that Marco was a 5 cost to play. And we're going to see a 7k swing into life, and Endeavor's actually going to take it, letting it activate Thunderbolt, popping the Marco, trashing the Ace from hand to keep it alive. And this is devastating because now that Marco's absolutely useless, but we see the Machino coming down, swinging 5k into the lead, tapping it there. And I think this is just saying, you know what, I'm kind of screwed now. I'm just gonna go ahead and swing with it, because obviously you'd want the 2k counter, but when you're sitting in front of a Big Mom, oh my gosh, another Big Mom, and now, yeah, it's essentially over. No active Dawn. There's absolutely no way Ash can win this now, and we're gonna go ahead and see the scoop here. And yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out this channel. I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned because I have a ton of new OP03 content coming out soon. See ya.